So what is up, everyone? Today is Tuesday, June 16th. I'll be trying the Nasdaq like I always do. So coming into the session, right now, I honestly think I have like a more of a neutral bias. I'm not confident too much. Like there's like an SMT at the highs internally here. Like I should probably start from the higher time frame. I mean, like, morning Matthew, how are you? But I feel like we're just trending toward all-time highs. Like that's the obvious like higher time frame draw, but the only thing is we're obviously just so overextended 4-hour rate. There's this new week opening gap that like didn't get filled in at all. Even like the previous daily candle has literally no bottom wick, like literally whatsoever, which is like, if we start getting closer to this new week opening gap, I'd love to see it get hit. I just feel like the main thing is, since the new week opening gap is like what, as of right now, it's 650 points or 2%. I just feel like it's not that strong of a draw if we're not that close to it. If that makes sense. What's up, Kalish? What's up, Uber? How are you guys doing? Interesting. We're starting with the China song. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Yeah, but I really want to see how market opens. I mean, I feel like, for example, though, if market were to open and we swept out Asia lows and then I got a real like clear reaction off of it, like I feel like everything aligned, I'd probably take it, but yeah, I just don't like, feel like for me to short this, I feel like I'd have to see a lot like line up. Like I'd want to see like a break below Asia lows, like bearish structure to keep forming even below there, like even more confirmation, us to get closer to it. But I don't necessarily know if it's gonna happen. We'll see. Ugh. Oh, and there's no news again today, and then tomorrow's FOMC and Trump speaking. Exciting. So how you feeling? I'm chilling. I feel productive. Like I feel like I got a lot done yesterday. I feel like I was working all day long on just different things. I felt productive though. Like it was a good busy. Today I get a haircut today. I don't know why. I always feel like I be feeling myself after I get a haircut. I do have a haircut, yeah. June 16th, 1 p.m., yeah. Today's June 16th, yeah. Said you looking sharp. Appreciate that, bro. Yeah, I used to get a haircut every 2 weeks. At this point, I'd be going every 3 weeks. But I've been going to the same barber for a hot minute. I'm actually very picky with the barber I go to. I actually use some app to like compare different barbers in the area. You said I've calculated today how much I've spent on trading since I began 2 years ago, which is 1,121 and 7 cents USD. Yo, respectfully, that's light work. That's light work. I probably spent that in the last 2 months. Maybe not 2 months, but and that's good, bro. I mean, yeah, that's good. You're conservative. So, dude, some people just be like blowing bread on evals. And then when they get good at trading, they're like, oh, I have to make so much money to break even. What's up, Galaxy Rocker? You said, I'm curious, where are your viewers from? So I'll just start listing everyone's address. No, I'm kidding. I mean, I think my YouTube analytics give me a rough idea. I want to say like 50% or like 40% is like US people. And like, I want to say the second largest country that watches me was either like the UK or India. You know, no, actually, I mean, well, market's opening. I mean, I'm just gonna pay attention to market open. I can check that when I have more time. I mean, I'm just curious to see. I wouldn't want to take a trade like right at market open, if that makes sense. But like, for example, if we sweep Asia lows, put it in SMT and react off of it. Kalish is beefing with 20% of my viewer base. Interesting. You know, I remember one time, like months ago, I mentioned I wanted to start looking at CVD, which stands for cumulative volume delta. I feel like I've forgotten it exists, but I added it back to my chart by accident because I had to update my futures contract, if that makes sense. Like I had to roll my contract bookmap, but the the CVD is actually bearish. Bro said giveaway. You know, at some point this month, I do have 2 more accounts in my pool of accounts I can give away. I have no idea when I'm gonna do it. I'm not in the mood to count it. That's not English. I'm not in the mood to give an account away today, but at some point this month, I have 2 accounts I can give away. I was trying to figure out how I want to do it. What's up, Jatin? How are you? Oh, what's up, Cypher? How are you, bro? So one of those days, I'm gonna trade the 928 candle. What? Because there was all the volume coming in before market open. It's weird. I feel like ES is pushing up. We put in like... Yeah, we put in another SMT. Which is kind of interesting. Like, see this high all the way up here. Obviously, NQ never took out that high. But ES actually just took out that high. So it's like we have 2 separate SMTs at the highs. And like, I feel like you can look for SMTs anywhere, if you know what I mean. But like you said, imagine the chances of me recovering all my losses the first payout is pretty high. That is facts, Uber. On what I think I missed one other comment. I think Kalish said, "Did you see my?" Yeah, I saw what you looked like the other day, bro. What's up, Elijah? How are you, bro? Oh, you said today I requested a payout from Top Step, waiting for a second payout. One for... Hey, that's what's up. W Jatin. Did I miss one comment? Sometimes I'd be hopping between comments and forgetting which ones I answered and didn't. We said chillin', just clocked into work. Sorry to hear that, bro. Yeah, dude, I saw your video. Yeah, bro. Bro said I'm gonna grab my second monster of the day. Be right back. Oh, you work from home? Oh, that's not as bad. You said, yeah, I said, what's up, ma? Should I finish the sentence? I'm obviously joking. It's on Tuesdays at least. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people that work from home, I feel like they have to go into the office, like their company makes them go into the office at least like once or twice a week. Because I feel like, I'd imagine people that work from home, respectfully, I feel like it's just easy to like, just kind of slack off. Like you're in your own home. So I'm not longing this just yet. I'm tempted to. Don't get me wrong, I'm tempted. I mean, I'm making weird noises, but I'm tempted to take that, but like, I mean, if I was going to take that, the opportunity's long gone. Oh, you said I'm good Uber, got a 100k eval, I'm feeling frisky. Damn, would I be up like 1-1 already? Is that what this is? Damn. I mean, it's whatever. I mean, I still obviously could take a continuation long. I feel like, I don't know why, I would have preferred if we could have like, if I could have just had like one candle that closed here and maybe like another candle that still had good risk to reward. Because I feel like I wanted to wait for a little more confirmation and it cooked the risk to reward. I don't know. See, honestly, maybe if we could like re-sweep this area or like retest some area down here, I could may look for a re-entry. I'm leaning toward looking for longs at this current moment in time. I only said because I feel like if we're going to react off of Asia lows like that, because low-key, if we're not going to react like right off Asia lows and hold this S&T at the bottom, I could see more downside, honestly. So I want us to pull a little lower. He said paper trades been looking good. Just need to learn how to speed up closing positions early. AM sessions still close. So, bro said, "How are you not in this?" I'm shocked. Well, I mean, in my defense, I marked this out and made some weird noises verbally, but I never pressed the buy button. I just wasn't sure if I wanted to take this. By the way, I went this long. That's what's up, Baka Keno. If we pull back a little bit, there's like a little bit of orders below on bookmap. If we can like retest them and give me a continuation. You said I'm gonna get in there if there's an IFVG. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like when I end stream today, I feel like I'm gonna do some deep reflection of if I made the right decision hesitating on that trade. Like according to like my model. Because thinking right now, I honestly can't give you an answer of if... Because like, I don't know. I feel like we were moving so bearish up until we took Asia lows. I don't know. But I'm looking for a continuation long now if I can somehow get one. He said Lucid 50% off deal. Yeah, I think it's only... I think you said 2 uses or whatever, right? You said we literally took equal lows though? I mean, yeah. He said might not get the IFVG. You know, low-key, we've pulled back to an area where there's some orders again on bookmap. Low-key, the only thing is, I feel like the stop placement would be tricky on this. I'm liking this so far. I mean, I actually might get... You know what the funny thing is? Knowing myself, if I were to have taken this first entry, I just know I would not have went break even. I know myself. So I'd still be in this. being stuck at break even. But now I'm pretty much just waiting for a confirmation. Are these exactly equal lows though? Because that's gonna soil my whole plan. That actually, dude, come on, Nasdaq. Do I just take along with equal lows below? Oh, no, I can't. Can I? Can I though with this type of displacement? Nah, dude. I just know if I lose a trade with equal lows at my stop loss, I would, in hindsight, be like, you're a dumbass. Yeah, I mean, I just have a feeling. I'm not gonna trade based off this, but like, I just have a feeling this thing's gonna rip all the way up right now. I feel some FOMO. I just can't take a trade with exactly equal lows below though. I can't do it. Bro said, "Cause I'm in this." What, it made equal lows because you're in this? You're saying? Yeah. Bro called me honey. I mean, it's just gonna break up right now, I bet. $7 long, that's what's up. I low-key wish I was. I feel like it's low-key kind of funny though. Like originally I waited for like a little more confirmation here, then it messed up my risk to reward. Then I got the pullback I wanted, but then we created equal lows so I couldn't enter. Or for the IFVG. Yeah. I'd imagine. I mean, ES is pulling back, NQ is pulling back like a tiny bit. I don't know if it's good. These equal lows though, like dude, these equal lows are how far away now? You said you sound sad, you good? Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm low-key more tired than anything. I feel like sometimes when I'm sleep deprived, I'd be getting a little more emotionally torn by the charts. You said same, work's killing me. Sorry to hear that, bro. You said Tim B272 tier 1 LARPer? How am I a LARPer? Oh, you said logical, adaptable, resilient, patient, efficient, responsible? Yo, that's mad funny. And honestly, you know, I will admit one of the things that's low-key probably subconsciously fucking at my psyche is the Tradeify accounts I'm on. So they're up like almost 1,600 in all three. So if I risk 400 per trade, and then if I hit like a 2.5 to 1, I can take like a 1.5k payout, like 500 across 3 accounts. And I feel like I haven't had a payout in a minute, so that'd be nice. Bro said, jokes aside, can I humbly smash the beautiful like button? Yeah, of course, bro. I appreciate you, Pillow. And the rest of you guys too, if you don't mind, hit the like button on YouTube. It does help me out, and I do appreciate it. You said, bro, you are tired. Take care of yourself. Eat on time. Yo, Vizit, I had no executions so far today, and I've had no executions yesterday, okay? And I don't think, didn't I not trade on Friday either? Lately, I think I've been patient. Oh, but sorry, did appreciate Uber. Yeah, but honestly, I feel like I'd just be tired. I'd be staying up so fucking late regularly. Yo, oh my god. Nasdaq, please. Oh, you spent the past couple weeks. I see you in a trade at 929. I took the 1 second CISD. You know, Uber was telling me about how he's like, what trading view plan should I get? I told him he's got to pay the highest amount because he needs to trade the 1 second chart. Like, look, dude, I'm not locked in. See, I missed this 1 second CISD over here. Nah, I'm joking. Dude, obvious longs, dude. There was like the 5 second IFVG that aligned with it. We're in 15 second bullish structure. Bro said, for real, I took that 1 second CISD. Oh, no, Nasdaq's actually rage baiting me today, though, because, like, yo, I like how this candle closed so bearish. I mentally thought to myself, oh, okay, we might finally take out these equal lows. And then, nope. We take out these highs. I mean, maybe we'll still... So what do you want, the millisecond time frame? Can I go the 0.5? Nah, it won't let me. You said you're not long biased no more? I mean, I think if this reaction off Asia lows like holds and we like just keep reacting up, I'd be bullish. But I mean, if we, I feel like if we break this SMT at Asia lows, you said, aren't those equal lows pretty insignificant since they're just two 1 minute candles side by side? I mean, they're not the highest significance equal lows. It's just me personally, I'm just not willing to take longs with equal lows at my stop loss. But like, I would agree, yeah, like if they were like, for example, like these type of equal lows, where like it's two separate swing points from like an hour apart. You said whoever said that's a big brain, yeah. Dude, I mean, sometimes equal lows just get rocketed too. Even if they're just like random 1 minute equal lows, I feel like. You said, Tim, can you make a video on your strategy? I low key do though. I was thinking the same thing. And on top of that, didn't it make another set of equal lows? Dude, why are there more equal lows below? I want to see some of these equal lows get swept and then reaction up, honestly. Can I ask you something? Respectfully, can you just ask me the question instead of asking me permission? I feel like it's one of my pet peeves. Like, and dude, people sometimes when I'm not in the right mood, sometimes people DM me and they're like, "Excuse me, can I ask you a question?" And sometimes I'm just like, "Dude, like you're wasting my time. Like, I could have known what your question was. And you're asking me, can I ask you a question? It's like, on top of that, I'm deciding if I want to respond to you. Like, tell me what your question is. Like, do I care enough to respond to you? It's my little rant. I don't know. You said sorry. No, you're good, bro. No, I appreciate you, bro. You don't annoy me or anything. I feel like it was more... I feel like it's more the people that DM me on Instagram, though. And they, bro, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Just fucking ask me the question. She said, Tim, can I ask you a question? Bro, what is the circumference of your microphone? Oh, dude, I can already hear my AI assistant getting mad at me for saying this, but I'm not gonna lie, dude. When I first got this microphone, like this rainbow microphone, I remember I kept making the joke about to everyone. I'd send a picture. I'm like, just got this new microphone. I was like, how far you think I can shove this thing on my butt? Bro said, can I ask you a question itself is a question. Bro's trying to get me on a technicality. And you know, I feel like when I tell you guys, like, oh, you know, I hate when people do something, I feel like you guys are gonna like remember that, and like, you know, a week down the line, I'm gonna have my whole chat being like, yo, Tim, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Bro said everything's if you're brave enough is what they say. You know, I'm not too sure who they is, cause people around me don't be saying that too frequently, but I get where you're coming from. You know what's interesting though? The CVD, which stands for like cumulative volume delta, it's still really bearish, even though we're moving up, like, which essentially means there's more selling pressure than buying pressure in the market, even though we're going up, which essentially, you know, I don't think about these things ever, but there's something called a CVD divergence, which stands for like, essentially if we're like right, where price action's moving up, so we should have buying pressure coming in, but it's kind of not. Which low-key, you know, I really can't flip bias just because of Bookmap, but I don't know why in my head right now, I don't know why I'm feeling the urge to flip bias bearish, like right now. Like, I can't explain it. But Vizid said, Tim, can I ask you something? Do you know how all these prop firms have all these different types of contracts and how they're able to make money from the same... Was that an actual question, or are you just trying to, like, fuck with my mind? You definitely, like... Nah, there's no way that was a genuine question. You said my keyboard typed that? Yo, I always love those. Remember those memes when you were like a little kid? You'd like text your crush and be like, you know, Sydney, I've been thinking about you for years. You're the most beautiful. And then she's like, oh, we're just friends. And it's like, oh, sorry. Like my cousin had my phone. Or it's like, oh, my dog had my phone. Or like, bro said, why are you in India? Dude, do I look like I'm in India? Respectfully, if I was... Yeah, bro heard prop firm. Yeah, you mentioned prop firm. I'm like, use discount code TimB272. But dude, imagine if I was in India, dude. I feel like they would stare at me on the street and they try to charge me like 10 million rupees for anything I try to buy. I don't know. It's 10 million rupees still might be $1. I don't know. Yeah. Dude, if you actually have a question, Baka Kenu, yes, you're welcome to ask. Bro said you're my favorite Indian trader. You know, maybe one of these days I should come on stream and spray paint myself. Yo, my AI assistant is really... It has a field that... I wonder how many times in a row I can get it to call me a brand risk. So, nah, I'm just kidding. You said, how do you like seeing... Oh, your currency? Yeah, I mean, I feel like I know the different currencies, like, just... It looks like a lot, but it's not necessarily a lot, but... It was interesting. Well, SpaceX is actually 220. I mean, I'm not investing in that shit, but like, that's interesting for me to observe. Dude, this price action. You said, yo, Tim, how Chinese are you feeling today? I mean, well, it was because of the music that's playing. I mean, I just got my copyright free playlist, dude. I'm playing what's copyright free. I mean, I did have Chinese food for dinner last night, though. I had hibachi food. Well, maybe there was, I feel like there was music that was low-key Chinese before. You know, sometimes though, I'm not gonna lie, people occasionally say stuff in chat, and I'm like, dude, I'm so confused right now. Like, I don't know if they're trying to make a joke. I don't know if the joke is about this. Like, then in my head, I'm like, am I just slow? Like, why don't I understand things? Like, do I just lack context clues? Like, maybe I should have socialized more as a kid. Like, I never had friends. Nah, I don't. What the fuck am I saying? But you said, oh yeah, you hella Chinese, bro. I'm on my semi-wave today. You said now it's like your reaction. Is there an SMT inside this gap? I mean, there's an SMT inside this 5-minute gap. You know, I don't feel comfortable shorting this, but remember I said flipping bias? I mean, honestly, if I was aggressive as fuck, so there's an SMT in our brain. If I was aggressive as fuck, I'm not taking this. So what the fuck is wrong with NQ? Sorry, bro. I shouldn't have this marked out. People are gonna come in here and think I took this. I feel like I know I'm not, but I feel like a fraud when, like, sometimes I'll mark out a trade I consider taking, and someone pulls up and like, oh, nice trade, bro, and I'm like, I didn't take that. I'm sorry. Yeah, and the thing is, even if I wanted to short here, the risk to reward's like fucking fried, dude. But what I would feel more comfortable doing is, I mean, I know this sounds kind of far-fetched. If we're gonna so let's say if we hold this 15-minute gap and we break below Asia lows and we break that SMT at Asia lows, I would take continuation short, honestly, because like there's like this higher time frame SMT, there's like an internal SMT. The CVD on Bookmap is like bearish. You said I decided I won't do anything today with this PK. I mean, you know, this is random, but you guys know like Dom the Troll? He I saw some video he made where he took a Michael Jackson impersonator to go see like I guess there's some new Michael Jackson movie that came out, and like they were buying the tickets and the guy at the cash register, like he was just like hey to like, maybe I shouldn't do that. You know, this is so random. Oh, you said I got an $800 win today? That's what's up, Cypher. W Cypher. But I don't think you guys know this. I can actually make my voice like high pitched as fuck, and I probably have never done it on stream. Like I can actually sound like a little girl. Bros, you said bros finally making money other than $3? That's a little bit of a backhanded compliment, I feel, but you know, I feel like at my job, I feel like I feel like especially the customers, I feel like they'd be like giving me the most random backhanded compliments. They're like, you know, I care about you. Like, you look malnourished. I'm like, I'm glad you care about me, but like, said Nye's a go trader, but how is he making $3 in futures? I mean, nah, I'm with you, bro. I was kind of making a joke. Honestly, though, so I don't even know how to explain it, but remember before I was saying my intuition was flipping bearish? I mean, I'm more getting that confirmation aligning with the intuition, because I can't just be like, I feel the bearish structure forming. I mean, like, I need like confirmation, but I mean, like, if we start putting in good bearish structure, especially we have 10 a.m. open now. I gotta mark out 10 a.m. open. Yeah, I'm thinking best case scenario for me, if maybe 10 a.m. open wants to like come up here and put in an SMT or something, maybe like resweep the high inside the 15-minute gap. Said fuck Nasdaq break even after sorry to hear that, Bakukeno. I mean, the other scenario is we just dump past Asia lows and I look for some continuation out of a 5 or a 15-minute gap as we take shorts, but as we move bearish, I should say. But holy sell orders above. Oh my god. Up here, there's like a bunch of sell orders. Sometimes I feel like throughout the course of my stream, I just keep drawing all of my chart and I just don't delete anything. And I feel like it gets more and more just convoluted. I feel like an adult when I use big words. Oh, this is so random, but you guys might cringe at this idea. I think this is a good thing for me to like have an intro for a YouTube video. I feel like it's kind of funny. So I ordered the Ray-Ban Meta glasses, right? So this is, I know that I feel kind of cringy even saying this out loud, but it would low-key be funny for an intro. So imagine this. I'm on stream, I hit TP, and you guys know I whip out my phone and I clip farm it, right? So we start by me recording, and it says bang, I just hit TP, and I'm like, oh, I'm not sure if you guys caught what happened there. So then I flip to another angle where it's my Meta Ray-Ban glasses recording, and you can see me like recording the trade, and then I'm like, oh, I still don't think that was clear enough. And then I'm gonna cut to the recording of my stream, and then you'll see my webcam recording me with the trade hitting, like bang, just hit TP, and like wait, I still think that wasn't clear enough. I don't know if you guys know if I hit TP or stop loss today. So I'm gonna set my second phone up recording me in third person. So you're gonna see a third person POV of me saying bang, just hit this trade. And then at the end I'm gonna say, so in case you guys didn't get the message, I think I hit TP today. In my head, I think it's so funny. Maybe not everyone thinks it's, I think it's fucking hysterical, honestly. You said, Tim, I don't think that was clear enough. Like, there's literally gonna be 4 separate angles of me hitting TP. Like, it's gonna be my phone in my hand, my glasses, my webcam, and my third person POV. And then I'm gonna make a joke like, oh, and I think that wasn't clear enough in the whole video. But I don't know if you guys knew if I won this morning. I feel like it's so on brand for me though. My cringy. I just thought of a good joke, but I don't want to say it. I'm sure you guys can know where I'm going though. Like I keep saying bang on the charts, but like outside the charts, like, is there anything of that sort happening? If you're picking up what I'm putting down. I have issues. I'm still waiting for us to trade above 10 a.m. open. I'll mark out 10 a.m. open on ES for the heck of it, even though like I care more about NQ. You said I'm cracked now. GTR coming by Christmas. I hope you're able to get it, bro. Yo, maybe one day we can meet up and LARP our cars together. You said, are there orders on the equal lows you're thinking of longing off of? 3750. I mean, there's surprisingly there's more orders like above the equal lows, if that makes sense. But honestly, I might be looking for shorts a little bit right now, to be completely honest. I don't know how to explain it, but bro said I need a rave baddie. I don't know about all that. Sometimes I feel like the rave baddies are for the streets. But yeah, I don't know if I've ever finished saying you can LARP your GTR. I can LARP an M340i maybe. I always see people going to places like around the city and like park their. Okay, am I about to take this short though? I don't like how we barely traded above 10 a.m. open. Okay, wait, I didn't see that. There's an unfilled 5-minute gap above that hasn't been SMT'd. Yeah, no, I can't. As there's orders on Bookmap we're reacting off of. So like, if I wasn't looking at 5-minute gaps, I would have taken the short. But there's literally no way that I'm gonna enter a short with an unfilled 5-minute gap in my stop. And it's not even like there's an SMT there. Like neither NQ or ES tapped into that. You said I didn't know. I thought, dude, you're good, bro. I thought it was funny in like a non-laughing at you way, more like a haha, we're all friends here. It's kind of funny. I don't know. I mean, it's not like I looked in chat and I was like, dude, this guy tried to pull up my stream, but he didn't pull up the right time. Like, oh, no, I was not thinking that. So I would love. I should get rid of this marking because someone's gonna think I'm in this. So if we can actually re-sweep this high up here, then we'd actually tap into that 5-minute gap. There's still these equal lows below. Hello, where's Bookmap? I'm blind. Oh yeah, so there's still there's a shit ton of orders where like that 5-minute gap is. So I just want to see us sweep that high. Okay, we took the high, tapped into the orders again. We're retesting it. Honestly, if we're gonna dump off this, I actually might be willing to take a short now. I mean, obviously I need confirmation, but I thought my internet was slow. I'm not gonna argue this is the highest rated short, to be completely honest. I just feel like the thing that conflicts in my mind is like we just swept Asia lows, but at the same time, it's looking like we're failing to react off Asia lows, and there's still these equal lows down here that honestly we might be trending toward. It looks like we're kind of trending toward them. I mean, I think honestly, if it wasn't for the equal lows, I think I wouldn't take this to be honest. But 50, 1, 2, 3. Okay, stop loss is. I mean, it's kind of failing to deliver down so far. I mean, yeah, it's not getting much of a reaction so far. Actually, I mean, I can't call it out yet. I mean, there's a wick to the top side. Yeah, it could just dump now. You said I'm in Lords? Okay. So if I can get acceptable risk to reward here, I think I might take this short. What is it? 35 points. Risking 400 is 5 contracts across 3 accounts. I don't know why I do math out loud. What's up, GC Trading Systems? How are you, bro? I feel like I'm getting no follow through on this. I mean, that's like the complete opposite close I would have wanted for confirmation, but I mean, it's possible 10 a.m. Might want to come up to this high up here inside the 15-minute gap. Do you take any trades today though, GC? If you're still here. Said, dude, we closed above the 5-minute. You're right, we did. It's low-key unfortunate. So are you thinking the same thing or fading? I mean, I want a short, like discretionarily wise. Well, I mean, obviously, hopefully this candle closes bullish, so I don't even get the opportunity to. Please mark your SL whenever you enter. I mean, my SL is usually like the most recent swing, like high or low connected, or usually like the risk to reward tool, the end of the red part. It's usually where I put it. I think best case scenario for me, obviously. So I think I've done it for the day. I mean, yeah, it's another tricky day. Honestly, I was low-key expecting today to be tricky, honestly. Like, there's no news today. It's day before FOMC. But I think best case scenario is if we can come all the way up here and sweep out the high inside this 15-minute gap and like react off it immediately and come back down, that wouldn't be the worst. I don't know. I think it's funny just looking in chat. Everyone's like, "Yeah, I'm off this. I'm chilling." This is some diabolical chop, and I feel like the macro is over too. So it's like, I feel like my next hope at the next macro is not for another like 40 minutes. 11 or 10:50. I mean, it starts at. You know, we inverted that 5-minute. Yo, low key, if we did not invert the 5-minute, I'd probably be taking this short. But the thing is, we inverted the 5-minute gap, so it's kind of sus in my opinion. You said I got in my second trade, 1-minute CISD. First was a long break even, but I cleared the chart. You can see the shorts as well. That's what's up. Yeah, honestly, I'm leaning towards shorts now. I just want it. I wish we held that 5-minute gap, honestly. I'm probably not getting entry in here, honestly. So my 1-minute chart and 5-minute have two different biases. It'd be like that sometimes. I mean, we've manipulated above 10 a.m. open, right? I mean, if we're going to continue down and keep going below 10 a.m. open, I'm probably just looking to look for continuation shorts. I mean, at least the cool thing is, like, when you say where's the bearish draw in liquidity, like, honestly, dude, I could argue we're going to go all the way down to this new week opening gap. I mean, so it's like, am I going to target all the way there? No, I'm not a psychopath. But like, I feel like that, like, because I was like, when I take a trade, I always think, is there a good draw on liquidity intact? I'd say there's a draw on liquidity still intact. Oh, 5 minute. Oh. Yo, imagine taking this 5 minute inversion short and then just like watching this just chop right after. Oh, price action's about to put me to sleep. Well, I mean, at least just for mental note taking. So that first long I marked out. Bro said, wait, paper trades are a click away. I wonder, knowing myself, I probably would have, yeah, 2 to 1 is that 15-minute gap. I would have at least partialed 50%, if not full closed at 2 to 1. I would have had some profit, but like, in hindsight, I don't know. I really don't. I don't think I made. I mean, I think I made the right decision skipping out on it, honestly. You see, I feel like I'm scanning it correctly today. I mean, we took out the other set of equal lows. So we did take both the sets of equal lows we created. I mean, if I had to guess, we're probably just going to dump and take out this low that we created like right after open. We're probably just going to keep dumping, and I'm probably going to look for continuations out of a 5 or a 15-minute gap, honestly. If I had to guess. Oh, and this is random, but in case you guys didn't hear yesterday, Alpha Futures is doing 25% off all accounts if you use discount code TIMB272. So it's going on until like the end of this week. I know I probably said that like last week, but they extended it for this week. Yo, my day yesterday, I felt so busy yesterday. I don't know what I did yesterday. So I woke up, I hit the gym, I streamed. I actually ate breakfast before I streamed yesterday and today. But then after I streamed, I had a meeting. And then after that, I filmed a long form video talking about Alpha Futures for YouTube that's gonna be posted at noon today. And then what else did I do? I did more stuff. I don't know, I just did a lot. My mom actually wanted me to, I mean, I still live with my parents, obviously. My mom wanted me to like scrub the tub. Bro, it low-key took me forever yesterday. It felt like a cardio workout. And then I had to edit the video after, and I had to make the thumbnail and title description. You said, Tim, I want your Rune tour video. I mean, have you seen either of the two I've uploaded? I mean, there's one that has like 2,000 views almost, and there's another one that's a 2026 updated room tour video. I mean, bro said scrub a dub dub. It's Tim in the tub. Yo, what? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like my parents don't charge me rent, but I feel like I'll just randomly get tasks like that. Like, yo, the other week too, like imagine like me and my neighbor like both have fences like on the backside, and like in between our fences there's like this area where all those plants grow. My mom was like, go in there and cut everything that's growing down. I'm like, dude, I mean, like, I don't say that because I live here rent free, I'm not gonna complain, but like, dude, like, you want me to cut down all of these like plants, like, and there's like all these different, and then she just gave me like these clippers. Said giveaway, not today, Clyde. Said low-key dumping. Yeah, it is dumping. Honestly, I'm definitely looking for shorts at this point. I do think it's I don't know. I want, that's the English. Let me try this again. So, you said finally see my biases are aligned. Yeah. And do you remember before, sometime over here, I literally said, I was like, I can feel the shorts in my soul. Like, I was being all weird. I was fucking right though, dude. Like, I mean, obviously I said I had to wait for confirmation, which we kind of got here, but like, dude, I'm so locked in with the market. I can feel it. But so what I'm actually looking for that I have the confirmation now, like, if we open up like a 5-minute gap or a 15-minute gap, you said your spidey senses were tingling. Yeah, facts. But if we open a 5 or a 15-minute gap and pull back into there and give me a reaction out of it, I would rip a short. And like, I'd be bearish all the way until either index taps into this new week opening gap. So ES is closer, I want to say. I mean, ES still is like 80 points or 1% away, so... I just hate though when like the main thing I want to target gets hit, if you know what I mean. Because like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying once we tap into the new week opening gap, we're just magically gonna like react off of it, right? But it's like, I feel like the first tap of that new week opening gap is the thing that I'm the most confident in, if that makes sense. Like, we're probably gonna hit the midpoint. It's even possible that we could fill in all of it, but it's like, in terms of targets, I'll just target the start of it. That's like low-hanging fruit for me. The cool thing is though, if I hit a crazy risk to reward trade, I'm not necessarily going to force anything, but if I hit like a 4 risk to reward trade, I'll take a 3K payout like tonight probably. Because I feel like I'm really feeling the effects of the daily payouts at Tradeify, because like, I'm up 1.5K. I can request anything over 2.1 daily. So like, if I hit a great trade today, I can request up to a band per account, like $1,000 per account. I could win tomorrow, request up to $1,000 per account. I could low-key unfuck myself financially pretty quick. I don't want to jinx it though. I could pay for my breaks. You gotta be saying, Kalish, I'm chilling. I know this might sound weird, dude. I've been in worse financial situations than I am right now. And like, also, at least I have affiliate income going for me before. Like, I've been in worse situations with no presence on social media and only trading, if that makes sense. Because I mean, I don't like to say this too publicly, because honestly, I know this might sound funny, but like, my mom and her coworkers watch my video, and my mom doesn't know exactly how bad it got, but there was one point in time I had 10K in credit card debt from prop firms, like 10,000 US dollars. I was just like, man, fuck this. You said you remind me of SpongeBob. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. How the fuck do I remind you of SpongeBob? You said what? 10 bands? Yeah, I'm not joking. So the thing is, yeah, I'm not joking. I can show you guys proof. I have it on my phone. But so the thing is, imagine if like I was trading on like, you know, like FTMO and like those like 2-step like Forex style prop firms. You know how fucking expensive those are? Like, you said same laugh. Okay, I see where you're coming from. I have a pretty weird laugh. But yeah, I mean, I'm still waiting for a pullback into that 5-minute. So if I were to like, let's say I want to buy an account at FTMO, dude, where the fuck is their pricing? So I used to trade 50K and 100K accounts. So 50K, $399. And I don't know if it still works like this, but see this maximum daily loss? Like, so you can't lose more than 5% even though your max total loss is 10%. So I used to hit my total my daily max loss, and they'd breach the whole account. So imagine I'd buy the account, lose 5% in a day, lose the account, and I still had 5% left if I didn't blow it in one day. That makes sense. So like, and the thing is, dude, if I'm buying a 100K account, I'm paying 500. If I blow 2 in a day, it's a band right there. You said they robbed you? I mean, I've also gotten I've gotten big payouts from places like this. Like, for example, Top Tier Trader, I milked them for 10K on one single 100K account. I paid like 500 for it. I bought one, I failed it. I bought a second 100K account, I passed it, and then I milked them for like 10K. Oh, you said 2 a day is crazy. Oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna disagree with you. I low-key want to find the video. I have like a video of me where I'm like, I have 10K in debt, but this shit's gonna be gone soon. I'm so confident in myself, and I'm like talking my shit. I want to find that video, low-key. But I'm still waiting for a pullback into this 5-minute gap above. I'll take a short out of there. Dude, I feel like I was more like stupid than smart when I first got into trading though. Like, I'd be like, I'm gonna make this shit work, and I'd just be like throwing money down on evals with like not coming at the correct way. That makes sense. Oh my god, I have so many albums on my fucking Apple Photos, and none of these are loading. Oh, here we go. You guys can't see my screen, right? Yeah. We didn't pull up to the 5-minute gap. I'm gonna cry, dude. Did ES at least pull up to it? Yo, I genuinely hate you, Nasdaq. I mean, if we create like a 15-minute gap and pull into there, I'd take a short. Oh, you said, did you pay it off? Oh yeah, no, I paid off that 10K debt in full. I mean, like, full transparency, I might have a little bit of debt again, but I paid off that 10K debt in full. Now it's gonna piss me off that I can't find this video. Was it here? Oh, wait, I found it. Is this leaking anything? I don't think it is. So this is before it got to 10K, but here, I'm still waiting for a pullback into a 5 or 15-minute gap, so I don't need to watch the charts right now. I think you guys should be able to hear this audio. I just wanted to record this for myself to look back on in the future real quick. So this right here is my Synchrony credit card. I got this credit card and I got a 0 APR for 12 months offer. And I said, fuck it. I'm actually starting to get good at this trading thing. I'm going to go all in on myself. And the way I'm going all in on myself is I will be prepared to max out this card in pursuit of my trading goal. So, I mean, yeah, I do have 9K on this card and I can't pay it back even if I needed to. I could probably give them 1K if I needed to, worst case scenario. But at this point in time right now, I'm getting so fucking good at trading that I'm not even scared that I have 9K in debt. Like, I have 9K in debt, can't pay it back, but I'm recording this video with a fucking smile on my face because I know in a couple of months, honestly, I'll be able to pay this shit off. I know for a fact. And this decision is going to pay off because once I pay all this shit off, I'm going to have so much money coming in and I'm going to have changed my life around. But it's just funny because I know I won't be in this position for too much longer. I'm so confident and I can feel it in my bones. Like, I've had this debt just snowballing, dominoing, getting bigger for a year. And I just know it's going to be gone soon. And like, I'm honestly, that's why I'm recording this video right now. Yeah, you guys get the point. Bro's like, don't die of cringe. Oh, I'm not going to lie. I feel like I was low-key cringing a little bit. You said, I hope you never do that bullshit again, big dog. Yeah, I don't plan on it. It said W. Tim, appreciate you, Kane. It said Aura, appreciate you, Swifty. Yeah, I paid that, dude, because I remember it was back in, like, you saw, it said May 28th of 2024. In August of 2024, remember I said I got those 2 separate 4K payouts? That right there is where those 4K payouts went to. Bro said it's not Aura, it's Laura. Appreciate you, Vizid. You said, for real though, I want to see you rich more than any. Yo, I appreciate you, Baka Cannon. I want to see you win too, bro. Low key though, I feel like part of the reason I recorded that though, I was thinking, I was like, dude, imagine how hard I can clip farm this. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, today's so cooked, dude. Remember when you asked me? I was low key sad at the beginning of this session. Remember you were like, you sound sad. I was like, yeah, this session's getting to me, dude. This is 2 separate days in a row of fucked price action. You said you were and always are going to be the best Nancy FX the world's ever seen. Appreciate you, Uber. I think it's kind of funny though. I feel like when Nancy came to my Discord, I never would have imagined the impact. Like, we still make jokes about Nancy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm surprised you guys still fucking remember that. You said, how does that first payout feel? I mean, honestly, I feel like it doesn't matter how much your first payout is. I feel like it feels pretty fucking good. Like, my first payout was with my 4X funds. I got funded a 10K account, so they gave me a $1,000, like, drawdown total. So I was basically trading a 1K account. I think I got like a payout for like $150, and then I think I got like a 90% profit split or something like that. So I got like $120. But yeah, I remember though, the main reason that I loved it isn't it wasn't because I was like, oh yeah, I have $120. I'm gonna go buy a Lamborghini with $120. Like, no, it's like I have proof of concept. Like, I've been trading prop firms and I've read online they pay. I can read reviews, but it's like I had no friends in real life that could be like, oh yeah, dude, these prop firms are actually gonna pay you. Like, I had no, like, I had never seen it from my own eyes. And I feel like when that money came in, I was like, oh yeah, dude, this shit's real. And I kind of like locked in. And I was like, dude, like, if I can just click buttons on a computer and have money actually come into my bank account, like, that's crazy. You said, bro, the day when we request payout isn't considered as profitable day in Top Step. I don't believe so. I'm pretty sure, no. You said reversal hope and dream. I know. Well, you're saying we're in a 1 hour bullish gap. I mean, yeah, we're probably, I mean, there's a 4 hour gap we're inside too. You said we just formed equal lows with New York AM high? We formed equal lows with New York AM high. Respectfully. Oh, thanks for the sub. Swift Hit Code 1999. I probably fucked up saying your name. I should put the music back on though. It's quiet. You said, oh, I'm tweaking. I mean, I think you just used the wrong word. Maybe you meant equal highs. You said bad. I mean, in my mind though, I was like, you said equal lows with New York AM low. Okay. That makes more sense. You know, sometimes though, like at my job, I think we swept New York AM lows, unless I'm bugging. I mean, isn't New York AM low the low from 9:30? I mean, I guess, are you maybe marking it from like 9 a.m. over here? You're probably marking these lows. We swept it now. Dude, I love my memory. I definitely had something to say. Oh, that's what I was going to say. You said sometimes though at my job. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I like how bro had to put me back on track with what I was saying. But, oh yeah, that was it. So like, you know, like I was trying to figure out, I was like, when I read your comment on equal lows, I was like, which one of us is tweaking? I feel like, I feel like customers in my job, sometimes they're like, oh yeah, can I get $100? But they're like, oh yeah, can I get like 6 $20 bills and like 3 10s and 4 5s? And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, dude, like, am I the one that can't do math? Like, this isn't adding up. And then I gotta like, I'm like, are you like, I feel like at that time I felt the same way though. I'm like reading, you're like, we made equal lows with New York AM high. I'm like, this isn't adding up. I was like, am I stupid or they? Because sometimes I'm wrong. Like sometimes I'm like, that doesn't add up, and they're like, yeah, it does. I'm like, oh shit, you're right, it does. Yo, you said, Tim, you remember June 16th when you're stressing? Yo, you know what? Did the equal lows get taken? They did, right? I mean, like, I didn't want a long without equal lows, and I mean, we did displace down toward them eventually. I was on to some. Did we react? I mean, I'm more looking equal lows as like something we could draw to. I wasn't looking for a reaction off of it, but a fiddlestick? So, I'm hoping that we can create this 15-minute gap and like trade up into there. That would probably be best case scenario for me right now. Yeah, bro's asking me what's a fiddlestick when he brought up a fiddlestick. You know, speaking of the godforsaken J something B word, right? My job. But like, you know what else I love too? I always love when people come up to me and they're like, oh, like instead of telling me how much money they want, they're like, oh, can I get like 5 $100 bills, 6 $50 bills? Can I get like 10 $20 bills, 6 $10 bills? Like, guys, I know you don't work in a bank, but come on. Do you really think in your head, you really expect me to do all this fucking math? And like, I have a pad where I write down shit because people just spit information at me. I gotta write it down. But even if I write it down, I'm still writing down 6 $20 bills. It's like I'm doing multiplication tables. Like I'll write 6 times $20 bills, and then I'll say equals, and I'll have to do the math for like how many denominations. If I give you 10 20s, it's $100. You know what I mean? It's $200. I can't even fucking do math. But you get my point. You know what I mean? And I have to do the math, and I'm like, oh, so this adds up to 900. They're like, yeah, that's correct. And I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, so you knew how much money you wanted, but you just sat here and watched me like an idiot add all this up. And sometimes I'm like, do you have a total? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, can you please tell me what it is? Because, you wouldn't know this, but at my job, if you tell me the total, I can just type in the computer, like, give me 6 $20 bills, and it just adds it up all for me. You said I'll take the 4-minute. I'm not taking the 4-minute long, personally. Me, personally. I'm not saying it's... I think I'm a little more short bias at this moment in time. That's why I'm not taking it. But if you're long bias, I don't think it's the worst. I mean, I think we're at least going to rebalance, like, the most recent unfilled 5-minute gap is, like, all the way up here. And we're not going to open up this 15-minute gap for another 5 minutes. And then, yeah, I feel like I really wouldn't go break even until we either tap into that 5-minute up there or open up this 15-minute and then tap into it after, if that makes sense. Me personally, though, I'm waiting for that to happen, and then I'm waiting for a short, maybe, but I could be wrong. I mean, we're at all-time highs. I mean, longs are prime. The person said, answer my question. I honestly didn't even see your question. I'm scared to answer it. Bro said, Tim, would you rather choose a girl that's hot as fuck but 2 years older than you, or a girl with a big forehead? I mean, I've never really been concerned about forehead size in a girl. I mean, I might look at size at other things, not the fucking forehead. But I mean, like... You know, honestly though, I don't like girls that are older than me. I feel like I could deal with it if I needed to, but like low key, like can you please be like a year or two younger than me? I mean, I'm not talking like can you please be like of age? Obviously, like I'm not. But like I feel like in all seriousness though, like I think about my ideal like age range for a girl, probably between like 22 and 29. Like as long as you're in that range, I'm chilling. Like I feel like once you're like 21 and below, you're kind of like too college mindset for me. I don't know. I feel like if you're like 30 though, I don't know. I feel like that 3 in front scares me, even though I'm not too far away. You said, but she is so hot. I mean, dude, it's not a one size fits all answer. I mean, it's not like there's a math equation where it's like big forehead plus 2-year age gap plus C cups equals like. Bro said, is a fiddlestick for real? Fiddle with the... Yo, what? You said, I'm sorry, I'm really stuck with the origin of fiddlesticks. You said, I feel like you have to be equal on both sides. I mean, yeah, I feel like with logic, but I feel like historically, male-female relationships, I feel like they work better. At least the one I'm looking for is like, I'm like a year or two older than you. Or at least mentally, I'm superior. I feel like... I know this might sound like a weird thing to say, but I feel like ideally you want to be like smarter. Like I wouldn't want like, for example, I don't want the girl I'm dating to like run laps on me trading wise, for example. Like, I mean, I guess it shouldn't be that big of a deal at the end of the day, but low key, I feel like it would kind of make me insecure. I don't know. I feel like the age gap though, it makes me feel more confident that I'm above you. I mean, that's a really weird thing to say, honestly. You said girls with bigger foreheads, not bald. You said, yeah, I was looking at that. I haven't hit 30 people in a hot minute. He said, bro, I don't care as long as she's respectful. I mean, yeah, that's definitely one of the top, like, things I look for in a girl. But... yeah, facts. Appreciate you, Uber. Yeah, guys, hit the like button on the stream. I do appreciate it. It does help me out. But yeah, I mean, I know, like, honestly, like, as I've gotten older, though, like, obviously, yeah, like, in an ideal world, like, bad bitches are the goal. But, like, honestly, like, I feel like... I mean, it has random variations. But, they got awkward. They were like, he's talking about me. But, what do you call it? I feel like you're gonna be stuck with her personality though, right? Like I feel like if you marry a bad bitch, like I've honestly though, I could see both sides. Cause hear me out here. We're getting ready to violate YouTube community guidelines, but also in terms of trading, the reason we're here, if we open up this 15-minute gap and pull up into it and give me a reaction out of it, I would take a short. But yeah, but you said bad bitch overrated. Yo, honestly, no, hear me out here, okay? So as a man that has been with, honestly, like I know this might sound like a very, there was one girl I had that was like, dude, 10 out of 10 bad bitch, dude. Okay, you guys get the point, right? But the thing is, one thing I learned from being with the 10 out of 10 bad bitch, the way they're conditioned as they grow up is like they're just given everything. Like the guys around them, like they want answers to their homework. Oh, here you go, I got you, because every dude around them's trying to, like, so they're just given things in life, like they get the easy way and they don't appreciate it. Like, for example, like one thing I learned when I was with that girl was like, I would do things for her and I feel like they were, yo, GC Trading Systems really thinks this is part-time dating show, part-time. You said I'm back. Any trades? No, I haven't taken any trades yet. I'm looking for shorts right now. I want to see us pull back into this 15-minute gap and then get a reaction out of there to like this new week opening gap. That's pretty much it. I haven't taken anything yet though. Yeah, facts. I'm glad someone else, like, I feel like the percentage of time, I said this last time, but the percentage of time I'm talking about girls isn't as high as GC thinks it is, I promise. Yo, Caldish, what? You said there's a place in Colombia that's filled with bad bitches? I mean, maybe one day as a plan B. But all my point before was, though, I feel like some of the hot girls, they just expect things. I feel like they don't appreciate things. Like, because think about it, I feel like every guy is like, please choose me. Like, I have flowers. Like, I will treat you better than any guy in your life has ever treated you. And like, they have so many options, right? So I feel like they always think too, it's like, oh, well, if this guy doesn't treat me right, like, I can go elsewhere. I don't know. I don't like entitled girls. I was like, the fuck, Kalish? I mean, like, I appreciate it, but at the same time, it is a little like, hello, bro. You said... you said love off the charts. I mean, sometimes I be randomly gaining viewers when I go on tangents, and I wonder in my head, like, maybe you're scrolling through, like, live trading streams, and you're like, price action's cooked. But at least this guy, he's talking about, like, girls' forehead sizes. Bro, someone in chat literally asked about girls' forehead. Oh, bro, Kalish, I didn't even read the other message, bro. You said Tim's girl will be so lucky. Bro didn't even say he's so hot. Bro, word for word says he's so fucking hot. You said, nah, begging a girl to choose you is dumb. But no, I mean, that is facts, though, because honestly, like, I feel like statistically, you said whenever there's no trade, the stream turns into dating. Yeah, facts. You... But I feel like in America, though, the majority of divorces are initiated by women, right? So I feel like if you choose the girl that chooses you, statistically, you have less of a chance of her waking up one day and taking 50% of your net worth and just being like, I don't feel it anymore. I want to live life and feel excited. You said one thing I learned about streaming when I used to do it, you get most of your viewers when you're bullshit and being random. Yeah, honestly, because I feel like the thing is, I feel like, honestly, Vised is one of the few people I feel like I lured in here with straight knowledge. But I feel like most people, like, you gotta lure them in with brain rot, and then like, oh well, it's funny here, and he's educating while I'm here, so I might as well learn something while I'm here. Yeah, of course, bro. I still remember that day when like CRV stream rated me, and in my head I was like, what do I do? And then I was like, I could do a trade recap, but I feel like if I do a trade recap too hard, it's gonna sound like I'm hard selling myself, and then he's gonna think that I'm like trying to steal his viewers. But I was like, at the same time, this is an opportunity. He put these viewers here for a reason. I gotta show them what I'm made of. This is my chat. Dude, I'm serious. My anxiety, like, I don't know. You said bullshitting's better than overtrading. I mean, yeah. And I've had people say to me too that like it helps them like not overtrade or like just be calm. Like, and honestly, dude, I'm glad if you guys can pull up here and like listen to me yap. And it helps. You said bro thinks he's an anime. What, you said can you please hit the 6-7 for us? Like, what do you mean by hit? Like, honestly, dude, like, I mean, like, I could say 6-7 and make the hand motion. I could stand up in my bed and start screaming 6-7, but at the same time, if I do that, I think the viewer count's gonna drop to 20 people. You said, like, even when you have lurkers, there's a point where, like, for 2 weeks, I always spoke when you were just talking about random shit. Honestly, though, I remember, I still vividly remember this day where I watched a video, and it was general tips on how to improve as a streamer, and it literally said, it was like, talk about whatever's going on in your life. It was like, even if you think it's not interesting, like, you can make it into a funny story. And honestly, I know this might sound weird, but like, when I go about my day-to-day life, like, for example, if God forbid I left my house today, I get into a car accident, a homeless lady comes up to me and she's like, can you please teach me how to make pasta, right? Like, whatever, you get my point, right? I'm gonna mentally note all this stuff, and when I pull up to stream tomorrow morning, when I notice the viewer count's high, to maintain the audience retention, I'm gonna start telling a story about my life that I think might put a smile on your face, if that makes sense. Like, it really is I feel like what I've learned from being a content creator and a streamer, it really is a science. Like, and like when I make my, you said pasta? Yeah, I have no idea where that idea came from. But like, it's all about metrics. Like YouTube videos, like when I made that day in the life video, like when I said I try-harded, like what that was composed of like that intro I made, like I did that on purpose because YouTube heavily measures videos by the viewer retention in the first 30 seconds to a minute. So if I can keep people interested for 30 seconds, like the YouTube's gonna show the video to more people, if that makes sense. And I also use that intro to like download it and post it on Instagram, TikTok, and draw more people to it. But I low-key, I'm about to film another day in the life tomorrow, actually. The idea for this one, I'm pretty sure, is going to be a day in the life of a 6-figure funded trader. But it's going to be like a contrast thing where like the second the video starts, I'm going to be like, all right, guys, I know I said 6 figures, but it's virtual money. I was like, and then I'm going to be like, what do you call it? Oh, and then I'm going to flex my student debt. I'm going to show that I have like over $60,000 in student debt that I'm trying to pay back right now. And then I'm going to flex how poor I am almost. Like I'm going to be like, oh, and I'm going to show some, I can't think of something off the top of my head, but I'll be like, oh, I want to buy this, but I can't even afford it. Have a good rest of your day, Baka Kano. I appreciate you stopping by. Love you as well, bro. No, I can't say that on YouTube. You said day. Yo, honestly, Vizid, yo, AI assistant, can you mark for content ideas day in the life of a 6-figure funded trader who gets absolutely no bitches? I'm so dead ass. Can you mark that in the content ideas? You said, oh, facts. That's a good idea too. Yo, AI assistant, mark this too for when I do the day in the life of a 6-figure funded trader and it's like the contrast. Show my YouTube analytics and how I only make like $50 off YouTube a month. You said I'm actually doing that too someday. Yo, low-key, do it. It's a good idea. You said gotta remember 99 out of 100% people like companionship and they feel like they belong. So your life stories. You said you remember the payout we talked about. Yeah, I do remember that, Kenny. Were you able to get it? I hope I... Whenever people ask questions like that, I'm always like, huh, bro's either going to say he fucked up really bad and didn't get a payout, or he's going to say, oh, I got a payout, and I'm going to congratulate with him. Because I get both answers sometimes. Sometimes people are like, oh, I fucked up. And said, yeah, I blew. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. You'll get a payout one day. It's not, the payout's not going anywhere, bro. It's not like the market's not going anywhere, dude. But honestly though, yeah, I know what you mean though. I feel like I want to start leaning more into vlog stuff because I feel like it's more like top of funnel. Like it's more brain rot. Like I recently have been leaning heavy into like educational stuff, but I feel like you can't post educational stuff without drawing people in through brain rot. I'm not saying it's this like, I feel like that's the way our generation is though. It's like their attention span's cooked. Like you gotta draw them in with brain rot. Like, hey, while you're here, you want to learn something? Oh, yeah, I guess. I mean, out of curiosity, Kenny, like, respectfully, like, we're using proper risk management. Because, I mean, I feel like I always set, like, daily loss limits and, like, how much I risk per trade. I mean, I feel like if you followed your plan and took all trades you're proud of, you did the best you could. There's nothing you could have done better, right? But I feel like if you broke your rules, just try to remember for next time, like this right here. Dude! Oh my god, I'm actually triggered. This is so off topic. You guys know Q Thao? Have a good rest of your day, Uber. He said see you tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day. But you guys know Q Thao? Dude, how did he hit? He just hit his first 10K month. Seriously, no disrespect, Q Thao. How the fuck is this dude hitting a 10K month before me, dude? Yo, I'm actually triggered. Dude, I used to roast that dude as a trader. Does anyone know who Q Thao is? Or am I just like... Yo. I feel like I just lit a fire on. I feel like that lit a fire under. Yeah, he's like some Asian dude. He's like always live on TikTok. Dude, how the fuck did he just get a secure 10K month? His name is like Q is liquidity. That's crazy. I mean, I'm happy for him, but like, and on top of that, Nasdaq, this is actual rage bait. Like, you didn't even pull up to the unfilled 15-minute gap or the unfilled 5-minute gap, so I couldn't even take my short. Like, this is actual rage bait. I'm gonna turn my air conditioner on. It's getting hot in here. You said love that competitive. I mean, yeah, I feel like, I mean, I can use it as like a positive motivator, if you know what I mean. Bro said remove the chart, come full screen. What are you gonna do with me if I'm full screen? You said it looks like it wants to dump some more. I mean, it probably is, honestly, which I'm not happy about. I wanted more of a pull, like I wanted to retrace up more. I mean, maybe ES will pull up to the 15-minute gap. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I want to pay attention to 11 a.m. Like my last final hope for today is 11 a.m. manipulates up into that 15-minute gap, and then I get a short out of there. You said it's like I'm genuinely happy you're winning, but fuck you. But honestly, yeah, dude, that's low key the way I feel about that. Because it's like, at the end of the day, I love seeing other traders succeed, especially fellow content creators that have been struggling, right? Like, I don't want to see Q Thou struggling in like his parents' like attic, just like me forever, right? Like, I understand the struggle, dude. Like, I know how hard. Like, I put in work just like him, and I get it. But it's like, in my mind, I just kind of thought I'd be like, oh, I'm a better trader than that dude. And it's like seeing someone that I've mentally like counted out in my mind do a 10K month before me. It's like, I feel like kind of flips something in my mind where I'm like, dude, like, what am I doing? Like, am I chilling too hard? Which I don't think I am. But yeah. But yo, I feel like he actually started trading like rejection blocks, which I think is kind of interesting. I mean, I'm not gonna just magically start trading rejection blocks, but let's go pocket watch people on TikTok live. Let's see. You guys want to see if anyone's in any trades? So you guys know Eddie from TikTok live. He literally just took, is that a short? Bro is literally entering a trade right now, taking a short. ZZ's in shorts already. It's kind of hard to see. Is Jordy took longs to the unfilled fit. What the fuck is Jordy doing? At 9:30, he took longs to like some unfilled 15-minute gap up here. Jordy's got 2K people watching him RN. Jay Dunn's got 800 people watching him. This guy's in longs. This guy is not locked in. What video game is this guy playing? Is he playing like Clash of Clans? And there's literally like, you see Top Step X on the bottom? He's got like Clash of Clans. He's not even paying attention to chat. He's playing Clash of Clans. Yo, what? You said, not gonna lie, journaling all these trades is gonna suck. Sometimes I think the same thing, honestly. Like, especially I feel like sometimes I'll play a trade bad. I'm like disappointed in myself. I'm like, dude, I gotta explain why I took this fuck ass trade. Or I gotta explain why I didn't take this beautiful trade, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, well, everything aligned. It's like, this aligned, this aligned, this aligned. But yeah, I just didn't press the button, yeah. So we do have 11 a.m. open. This is like my absolute like last hope. Like if somehow I'm able to get some short, because honestly, I still think we're moving bearish. I still think there's bearish targets intact. It's just annoying. I'd have to see us trade like all the way up to this 15-minute gap, like 10 miles away. And honestly, if it hits 11:10 and I can't find any entries, I'm just gonna call it, dude. I'm not gonna sit here and try to force trades, especially during like lunch hour. Low key, I want to go check the status of my Ray-Ban Meta order because I don't know why it's on my mind right now. I don't know if you guys remember though. I ordered my Ray-Ban Metas and they're coming. I think it said the latest, like it said it should deliver by the 30th. So essentially by the end of this month I should have Ray-Ban Metas. Dude, they were I still can't believe before insurance and discount it was $994. Like, I just dropped a band on AI glasses. My insurance did cover $600. Surprisingly, I don't know, dude. I work part-time. I don't know how the fuck my insurance is covering $600, but I'm not gonna argue, dude. Where's my order number? It said RAM prices. Speaking of RAM prices, though, I was thinking about one of these days, dude, not anytime too soon, in terms of large expenses I might incur, dude, I gotta upgrade my fucking computer, because I switched back from my MacBook to my old computer, and I was thinking about it. I think I said this on stream one other day, but, like, I have an all-in-one water cooling kit where, like, it's just water cooled, but like the kit's like self-enclosed. Dude, that thing's probably 8 to 10 years old. Like, what if my water cooling kit just goes? Like, or my power supply is probably 10 years old, dude. What if my power supply goes and it like short circuits my motherboard? You said Newegg? Yeah, dude. I used to be such a computer nerd. But I was thinking though, like, my next computer, I'd build it myself, but honestly, I would replace every part. I know I sound brain rot, but I asked ChatGPT about it, and it was like, out of every part you have, it was like, you have a 980 Ti, like, save the graphics card and ditch everything else. And I was like, okay. Because the thing is, though, like, I have an older CPU, I have an older motherboard, and then you gotta change the RAM while you're at it, and I figure I might as well get a new case while I'm at it. Dude, fucking computers are expensive. So what's your budget? I'm probably gonna end up dropping 2 bands on a computer, honestly. Cause like, I know this sounds funny, but like, I be editing like 4K videos, and like, I figure I just want to future-proof it. Like, I kind of want it to be like a station that I'll use for years. I don't even play video games though, which is the thing. But you know, I also gotta remind myself that one of these days, I want to go live on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok. Cause my old computer should be able to handle going live to all 4 at once. Like, cause I use Restream, but I'm like mentally prepared for if I start a TikTok live stream on the side, I genuinely might have to You said be careful, for the first time in history, pre-builts could save you money at times. Really? I mean, like, I'll look into that, and I appreciate the heads up, but I feel like I'm not up to date with the computer stuff, and like my whole life, pre-builts have never made sense. But I mean, if a pre-built will save me money, dude, I'll have no problem buying a pre-built. I don't necessarily want to spend 2 hours putting together a fucking computer. I don't know why I'm cursing so much today. Where's my order for these Ray-Ban Metas? I'm gonna find this. That's my order for I got hibachi. Oh, here it is. There's the order confirmation. I have like a PayPal order confirmation. I don't know. I don't like it that much. You said they have great package deals. Interesting. This purchase was made using another user's account. Whatever. I don't care enough. My Ray-Ban medals will come before the end of the month. They literally sent me some email to track it though, like with my order number, and I can't find it. I don't know why. It pisses me off when like I just can't find something I know is there. You said especially with graphics cards, most companies are trying to get rid of hardware. Interesting. So low key, I mean, in terms of charts, there's still 4 minutes in my like time I'm checked in for. So if we're able to pull up to this 15-minute gap and react off of it, I'd still be willing to take a short. I just need it to happen like soon. You said if you're into cars, it's kind of like what BMW or Mercedes are doing. Interesting. I mean, I'm into cars, but I feel like I'm not like the most educated on them. Like I just like them, if that makes sense. I don't know. You know, some dude was telling me though. My memory's cooked. I probably said this yesterday, but some dude that is like a mechanic at my job. I actually told him the other day I want to get an M340i, like when I have the money, and he was like, "Lease it, don't buy it. Those cars have so many issues." He's like, once you get like above 50, like 80 miles, like 1,000 obviously, he was like, they just start having so many issues and it's so expensive. And I was like, I appreciate the input, bro. I mean, I don't call him bro. I can't call people bro at my job. I might be able to. I don't. Why do I feel like I'm just sweaty today? I feel like I'm always sweaty. I'm not used to being hot. It's like fucking 85 degrees out where I live. I'm not built for this. I'm kind of a bitch though. So what about M4? I mean, an M4 is a lot more money. I feel like the thing is too, like I was talking about how an M340i is also more like practical in terms of like comfort. Because honestly, when you get like an M4, especially like, you know how people always go about like those carbon bucket seats, like all that, right? Like, dude, I've heard, I mean, obviously I don't know from experience, but I've heard those carbon bucket seats in the M4s and all that are like just a bitch to sit on. Like they're so uncomfortable. And like what I've heard, like the M340i, it's like, it's comfortable. Like it's a 4-seater. Like you could put a baby seat in the back if you wanted to, but you could also rip that thing on the track if you needed to, if you know what I mean. To get an M3. I mean, I could do that, but I forget the price different. Well, I feel like if I got an M3, I would definitely want to get an M3 X Drive. And then at that point, I'd be really tempted to get the comp. And then like an M3 comp X Drive, isn't that like almost 100K? I don't know. I said I wanted an M8, but now I've discovered trading futures. Honestly, for a hot minute, I used to want an M8 too, honestly. Dude, M8's like, they're goated. But I feel like, I don't know. I was wondering though, if I'm paying that much for a car, I feel like you could spend a little more and like, I don't know. M8s are goated. I don't know what I'm starting to say there. I think it's time for me to say this session's cooked, because I mean, I stopped trading in like 30 seconds, honestly. I just, my mental cutoff, just 11:10. It's kind of my rules. I feel like there's so many opportunities I could have gotten today though. Like I was saying how like I took a loss. Sorry to hear that, Vizard. Like I marked out this long. I just didn't feel comfortable in taking it. Bro said M4 will be the first car. I mean, I love that you're shooting for the stars, but bro, buy a regular car first, bro. But yeah, I could have taken this and taken 50% off at 1 to 2, and then either taken all off at 1 to 2, maybe secured No, I wouldn't have taken off 1 and 2. I probably would have secured some profit, gotten stopped at break even. I don't even regret not taking that. I don't think enough was aligned for me to take it. And I waited for like a reaction, like a retracement, didn't get that. You said now I'll get it in the next 1-2 years. I hope you do, bro. I'm rooting for you. But yeah, I just was waiting for shorts. I never got a good pullback. I mean, yeah, I'll sit here and yap for a bit, but I ain't doing trading. You said the 4-minute is clean enough on the 1 hour. Want to take the 15-minute? Got cooked. Yeah, what, the unfilled 15-minute above? You said I don't have shit, but I feel it in my bones. That's what's up, Baka Canyon. I mean, if you were here earlier, remember that cringy video I was showing you guys about my debt? I was the same mindset I had, though. I was like, I feel it in my bones, dude. I was like, I know what's going to happen. I'm almost to the point of, like, positive delusion. You know what I mean? I feel like that's a trait that many successful people have, though. Like, I used to look and be like... I used to, like watch videos on successful people, and I used to look at, the qualities they'd have, and I feel like I used to just think I have the same qualities people have. He said big dog shit. He said I envision places around me. Yeah, low key. That's one thing I gotta do. I gotta get more specific on like the place I'm manifesting in terms of where I want to live. Like, I need to like find, like, for example, like an apartment in Manhattan where I'm like, this one right here would be what I want. It has everything I need. Start like envisioning my life being like, I imagine myself waking up in this Manhattan apartment I found at this street. I'm gonna see this view from my balcony. I'm gonna have this type of bitch waking up next to me in bed. I'm gonna have like my morning routine. I'll go to this gym. I know it sounds crazy, but I feel like when you like lay out stuff like that, I feel like it kind of just like sets you on that trajectory, right? Like, you said I love hearing people talk like this. I need more people to talk like this around me daily. And honestly, dude, like, I'm not even trying to sound all cringy and motivational, but like, your brain seriously is like the sum of all the things you put into it, right? So if you're surrounded by people who like mentally put limits on themselves, like if you go to work and all the people at work are like, dude, trading, it'll never work, dude. Making over 10K a month, that's not possible. But if you leave work and you surround yourself with people like us, like respectfully, like I know we're not the smartest, best people ever, right? But like, we're at least like, we have bigger aspirations. You surround yourself, like it seems like your brain accepts it as more reasonable that you could make 10K a month. Like, I watched some psychology video about it where like it was backing what I'm talking about right now, essentially talking about like, if you're surrounded by everyone telling you can't do something, your brain starts to accept we can't do this, and you lack confidence, and like you're subconsciously proving yourself. Like, if that makes sense. Like, you're more apt to do it if your brain believes it's possible, and you do that by surrounding yourself with the right people. You said do it inside shower or after. Yeah, I have heard that it works best like when you're like relaxed or meditating and like just envision it. I'm not the right guy to ask about manifestation. I used to have a sheet of paper where I used to write FTMO will pay me 10K in a month. I used to write it like I'll go grab it actually. I probably still have it. Yo, I have so much crazy paperwork in my desk over here. Yo, this is so much crazy. Like, for example, look at this. I used to study flashcards. Like, you see, like, you know the PCE, the personal consumer expenditures? Like, and I literally have notes on what the PCE is, like all these different economic events, right? Like I made this for like GDP, and like I even put like why it affects me as a trader, and like random piece of paper. Oh my god, this is, I used to study Wyckoff. Anyone know Wyckoff? Like there's the ST and B. I used to study this shit. Pocket can. How do these? Why do I have so many Wyckoff schematics? I have the distribution. I have the accumulation. Oh my god, fuck Wyckoff. I genuinely, I know I have the piece of paper somewhere in that drawer. Oh, this is actually my trading plan when I used to trade Forex. I have, it's like Tim's trading plan. So like check news, scan every pair. You see, it says I'm trading supply and demand zones on the 5-minute chart between 5 a.m. and 12 p.m. But my ideal trading time is 7 to 11. So no longer than 4 hours trading. Never move stop loss to break even. Yo, this is crazy. Dude, like Kara's... What did I put for qualities of a high probability trade? Testing the 13 EMA? What? Liquidity is formed close to order block and swept. Okay, that's valid, but... Yeah, so... Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. Do you see the pairs I used to trade? I used to trade GBP USD, Euro USD, GBP JPY, and XAU USD. Those used to be my 4 pairs. Dude, if you told me to trade Forex now, though, I think I'd start crying. So I was a demon in USD JPY. Yeah, I used to never do USD, but GJ, I'm not gonna act like I was a demon on GJ. GBP JPY actually used to cook me, and I just had it in my mind I wanted to trade GJ. I don't know why. I feel like GJ had a rep of being like crazy or like very volatile. I was like, I want to trade GJ. You said, I know I wanted to protect... You said I actually made money off Forex? Yeah, honestly, I never really made money off Forex. I don't think I really started making money until I was trading like gold and Nasdaq, honestly. You know, I'm not gonna lie though, I did find what I was looking for. Oh shit, I can't show you guys. I wrote my last name on this. Well, I can show you this sheet of paper. It doesn't have my last name in this one. But I used to just write repeatedly. It says, I am certain FTMO pays me 10K US monthly. No, I mean, yeah, I know you're joking. I don't get offended easily. Especially on stream. But yo, you want to see something crazy? Oh, this has my last name too. God damn it. Maybe I can... Here, I'll cover. Yeah. Yeah, this is not gonna work out. But you guys know my Forex funds? There you go. I have a, this is a payout certificate, or... No, this is actually for me passing. But you guys see the date? Look at this. I'm dead ass passing prop firm evaluations back in... You see it says 7/18/2023. I've been trading prop firms for so fucking long, dude. I think it's funny when people will be like, have you ever gotten a payout? Like, dude, if... No, I don't think you saw my last name. You said I'm on it, guys. I mean, bro's last name is Jermaine. Yeah, that starts with a B. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I've doxed myself multiple times on stream. I just try to minimize it. I mean, like, I don't think any of you guys are gonna do anything weird with it. But there have been like 2 separate times I actually showed my full fucking address on stream once. You said, bro, 2017? What? Nah, I haven't been trading that long. Man, I started trading 2018, and this is a payout. This is not a payout. This is a prop firm passing certificate from 2023. Where did... I don't know where 2017 came from. I'm always lost. Oh, you said 2018, I was like 12. Damn, so when I first started trading, you were 12? I'm feeling like an unk. Yo, and I remember when I first got into trading, there were a couple people that I used to mentally think like, oh, that dude's like an unk. You said, what's wrong with that, showing address? Well, I mean, if someone finds out my address, they can just pull up to my house, and I kind of don't like that idea for multiple reasons. Well, one, I'm not even saying I'm rich, but one, I feel like posting content about day trading makes you a target. People assume you have money, right? They know I'm making some form of money from like affiliate marketing, trading. They think I have valuable possession, so I'm a lot more likely to get my house broken into. I also post videos that talk about my routine, so if you want to like cross-reference, like, oh, Tim is usually never home between these times, you know when my house is empty. I'm giving you the plan to rob my house. Additionally, I still live with my parents, and they're like in their early, like, they're like late 60s, early 70s. They don't understand the social media shit. If I have people showing up to my house, even if you knock on my door and you're like, oh, are you Tim B272? My parents are gonna be like, what the fuck? Why are there random people we don't know just showing up at the door? And like, then they might, I don't know. Like, I just don't want to put my parents in that position. It's honestly partially for my parents' like safety and concern, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want them to experience any hardships. I don't know. People be crazy though. Like, I've learned in my experience as a person in life, like, you can't trust fucking anyone, dude. Like, I genuinely, like, it. I feel like it takes me like, I mean, one way it's easy to figure out my age is I'm typically however old the year is. So like in 2018, I was 18. And like, I mean, my birthday's in October. So like for the last 2 months of the year, I'll be like, for example, it's 2026. So I'm 26, but I'll be 27 for like the end of October and November and December. You're like, Bison, don't damn me. That's bad funny. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I just love days. I know you guys can't see price action, but it's slowly just going down. I love just knowing the draw and liquidity and getting no entries. It's so fun for me. And I mean, I know people too. Like, I know you said I'm learning about that. I'm the type of guy who trusts everyone. Yeah, I mean, like, I've learned, like, I know this might sound like, the way I've learned, like, I've always been a nice guy, and I don't want to change because of the world, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to think the world sucks, so I'm not going to, like, put my best foot forward with someone that's just met me, and, like, you know what I mean? But I just think, like, in terms of my relationship with, like, everyone in my life, like, I just put my best foot forward, right? Like, I just observe how you treat me, and, like, I just see how it goes from there. And, like, I just don't put any trust in anyone unless it's earned, if that makes sense. Like, this is random, but for example, like, I don't think Uber's here. I feel like this would be more awkward if he was here. But, like, for example, like, Uber's a mod in the Discord. That gave me a shit ton of anxiety. Because, like, I know that Uber, like, why would Uber do anything against me? But it's like, I've learned in my experience that even the people you think would never stab you in the back, they still can stab you in the back, dude. Like, I've learned, like, from experience. You said never let the world's bullshit change you. Appreciate that, bro. Yeah, I won't. But like, I don't know. I figured that's one of those like healthy boundaries I'll set though. It's like I can make videos online. Like I'll give you guys a full like view into my life. Just like the line in my head is like, because honestly too, I don't know if you guys know this, I actually pay a company called like Incogni to wipe my information off the internet. So like my address, my phone number, because you know if you Google your name, like in the US at least, like everyone's address is publicly available. Like it gets trickier if your last name is like Rodriguez and everyone's name not Rodriguez, but like I know I'm giving out random facts on myself, but my last name is so specific that like if you find my last name, dude, it's like there's not many people with that last name. So it's like, and you can just find my address and then I don't know. You said I used to try to make everyone happy, but I'm learning the hard way. I mean, yeah, I mean, you just gotta think like, you said Timothy being. And I mean, like, I feel like I'm not too worried about like, I feel like it's like one person or like a group of individuals. I feel like if I like accidentally leaked my personal information to Vizid, I wouldn't lose sleep over it. What's up, FXY? Said, how'd we do today? I just sat here and I just watched price action for like an hour and a half, and I think the session's cooked. I'm not trading this. I mean, I didn't take anything. I was looking for maybe longs that open and just didn't take them, and then I was like, you know what? Maybe shorts are the move. I didn't get a pullback. I'm kind of just hanging out now. Bro, you said lose sleep, bro. You said that's fair. I don't trust Uber either. Yo, that's mad funny. For a second, I was like, what do you... That's actually crazy timing that we're talking about Uber and he comes back. He said, yo, I'm back. You still trading? But nah, I mean, I'm not taking any more trades. You said, wait, why don't you trust Uber either? So I wasn't saying anything negative. I can explain. I mean, so I know this might sound awkward, but I was saying how I don't trust anyone, and then I was like, you know, speaking about that, I was like for example, I gave like Uber like to be a mod in the Discord, and I was like, but I feel like that gave me anxiety because like I feel like I just don't be trusting like anyone, even though like I have no reason to not trust you. And then he was making a joke saying, you know what, I don't trust Uber either. He always messes up my food. That I feel like that's low key like I feel like I was talking about random shit, and the second I bring up Uber's like, oh, what's up, guys? I mean, not like I'm concerned about you being a mod in the Discord. I feel like I have trust issues. You said I was summoned. You said, yeah, it's understandable. I'm just some random dude. I wouldn't trust a random either. I'm glad you understand, bro. Honestly, facts, dude. We were just talking about the law of attraction. Honestly, before that, though, we were talking about, like, manifesting stuff in your life and, like having the right mindset and how it draws in your life. Low-key. It's kind of funny. But, you know, not in a weird way, but I think I made the right decision making you a bot in Discord. I'm happy with my decision. You said Tim getting mad, be like, no more Mr. Nice Guy. You said today was mind alignment day. Yeah, honestly, yeah, you know, I haven't taken any trades Monday or Tuesday, but my mind is fully aligned. I'm like, you know, like that meditation emoji. You said, yeah, it's honestly very rare I see an use for it. I've only removed a couple. I mean, yeah, I mean, not like I like expect you to do anything, but I probably just beat you to it. Like, I mean, I have notifications to Discord like 24/7. Like, whenever anything gets posted, I have notifications for it. So I feel like I try to stay on top of it because it's my Discord, you know what I mean? But it's nice having someone else for, like, if I'm at work or something and something's there for an extended period and you see it, you can remove it. But you said, bro, unfortunately, I gotta act tough, bro. People try to use me. And dude, honestly, I know we're so far off the topic of trading, but like, I've learned the same thing though. I feel like when I like first came in this world, like I thought I'm gonna be the nicest guy ever. Like, anyone needs help, I got you. But it's like, as a person, like, you have to put yourself first sometimes. Like, you only have so much time in the day. If, for example, if I walked around and my coworker asked me to help him move in and move boxes, and then I do that, and then my friend from work is like, oh, can you do this? And then someone on stream asked me for a free one-on-one call. At the end of the day, I have no time for myself. And like, you ever hear the expression, like, you need to water your own garden before you can water someone else's? Like, if I'm so nice to the point where I'm neglecting myself, I love to think about this, I can't even properly service the people around me, right? So it's like, I don't know, like in relation to trading though, right? Like, if I don't lock in and I don't make the correct income, right? Like, I won't be able to be the right person for people around me. So like, at this moment in time, when I'm ignoring my family, when I'm ignoring my close friends, being locked in, making all these videos, it's like, it's for the greater good, I guess. And it's like, you said trying to be harsh, skeptical if you're Christian. I mean, yeah. I mean, with that logic, you'd say like every good deed has like an equal action. I mean, I think I try to be nice within reason the most I can, but I can't have it negatively affect myself. And I feel like the way I'm biologically wired is like, I would be so nice to the point of it negatively affecting myself. You said we're almost the same, low key. I mean, yeah. You said that's a fact. You can't give away what you don't have, time included. You said same, trying to be harsh. It feels like I'm going against myself. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing I've always thought in my head though, especially being like locking in with trading. I've thought like, you know what? If I can lock in, I can be temporarily selfish to be permanently selfless. That makes sense. Like, if I'm able to get myself in a position, like, it's almost like if you're trying to pull someone's falling off a cliff. Like, if you don't have your own footing the right way, you're both gonna fall off that cliff. But if I can take the time to get my footing in the right place, I can pull that person, right? You said, yeah. This is so random, but I already have it in my mind who I would like cut off if I make it. You said, hey bro, new to your stream. What's up, messed up trader? It's an interesting name. I feel like you're like manifesting negative trading. No offense, messed up trader. But how's it going, bro? I know it sounds crazy though, but I know like I'm gonna make it one day, obviously. And I always love thinking in my head. I just keep tabs. It's like, oh, this guy, I asked him for help this day and he let me down. I asked like this guy and he did this. I feel like I'd be taking mental notes and I just know, like, bro said good night. You said, damn, feels like I'm the only asshole in here. I mean, sometimes there's like, you gotta be a healthy bit of asshole. But I guess if you're heading out, have a good rest of your day, Cypher. You said I mean, yeah, you said there's some dude that played me so bad I have to forgive him. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying you should like hold grudges and like mentally be like, oh yeah, fuck this guy. You know what I mean? Like, you should forgive people. Like, don't let someone else's negative actions have such an effect on you where it negatively impacts you. Because at the end of the day, like, they're winning, right? Saying, but I remember 9:30 a.m. New York University when my homie made fun of me. What? He called me broke. I told him I was trading and I was learning at the time. You know, at first I thought that was I thought you were joking, but that was a serious. You said girls in the back hurt. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. I feel like we all have our own like villain origin story, low key. You said that's the difference between being assertive and an asshole. A difference. Honestly, that's facts. But you said my name shows you were. I'm in trading. Well, like I was live trading. I was live trading. I mean, I was looking for an entry. I just never found an entry. Said, look, I mean, nah, I feel you, bro. I mean, I know it shouldn't matter, but I feel like especially when you're like younger in age, it matters what like your peers think of you. Like I feel like if you get like publicly embarrassed or like people publicly laugh at you, it kind of sticks with you. Like, I don't know. He said, but yeah, I'm cutting him off. Yeah, like, dude, low key, the one person, like my best friend, I want to put him on. But like, I know it sounds funny. He like doesn't want to be put on until I'm like making 10K a month. If you know what I mean? He's like, okay, if you're like living off this and like pulling in like 10K months, talk to me about it then. And like he's been there for me my whole life. So it's like, I'll put him on. Aside from that though, I don't think I have any friends I like think, oh, I gotta bring them with me when I'm like on top, if you know what I mean. Like I'll never forget my best friend. I feel like at my job, there might be like one or two people that like I semi-fuck with. You said, nah, it didn't matter what he talks about, but I told him because I thought I could trust him. I thought he would have encouraged it, but he just called me broke. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. It does suck though. Like when like, I feel like you're excited about something. You're like, oh, I'm about to do this. And you're like all excited and someone just says negativity. It's like, you're just shitting on my parade. And like, I expected more from you. Like, you're my friend. I get it. You said I didn't have no one. Yeah. Sorry to hear that, Bakano. I get it. I mean, you have us though. But I feel like that's how it be in trading though. Like, especially in the beginning. You said it seems like your best friend wants a mentor, not a partner though. I have some in my life like that as well. I mean, yeah, I feel like that's definitely not the right mindset. Like, obviously, like, I feel like he should genuinely care about trading and, like, it. Obviously, I'd prefer if he's not waiting for me to make it than just to, like, leech all my ideas. You know what I mean? But, like, I don't know. He's been there my whole life. He deserves it. That's the only person I'd mentor, like, straight for free, though. My best friend. I think it's funny too when people at my job, they're like, yo bro, like you should like, or not my job, I feel like it doesn't have my job, but like whenever people's like, yo bro, put me on, I'll think in my head like, do you know that like I live trade for free Monday through Friday at 9:25? I like, you get the point, right? But so it's like, if you're saying put me on, like dude, you can literally pull up and signal bot me for free. You can literally signal bot me for free. And then like, if you want to ask me any questions, pull up to the stream, type in chat. Like, and I have a free Discord where I answer questions. Like, so it's like I just think it's funny when people like put me on, they think I have some special sauce that I'm like withholding. Like, no, I'm not withholding any special sauce. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. You said can't wait to show them my dark side. Sometimes I be thinking the same thing, honestly. Corny ass shit. Yo, I can't wait to make some like cringy ass edits where I'll be like, they didn't want me then, and you'll see me with like no muscle. You guys know how fucking skinny I used to be? You know, I mean, while we're on the topic of me showing myself with my like cringe album, where's my... Why am I... Okay, this one? Here we go. This is how skinny I used to be in 2020. I feel like this picture doesn't even do it justice. Like, I'm a twig there. I feel like you guys don't have a reference point, though, because I feel like you guys don't even know what I look like now. I mean, maybe you've seen it on my Instagram story. You know, I feel like for comparison, I gotta flex on you guys now. I feel like I recently was in the posing room, wasn't I? I feel like the angle's not even that good here. Oh my god. I think I showed this on stream the other day, actually. It's like just hitting me right now. He said 6 packs in the making. Appreciate that. He said, honestly, when Yana, what's your dream car? Oh yeah, you know, that's funny. You said we were gonna talk. That's actually mad funny. You know, you said we're gonna talk about that tomorrow, and we've been talking about everything but that for like way too long. Yeah, I remembered. But my dream car is a BMW M340i. So what do you want to get? You said we gotta manifest it. I mean, I'm pulling up the website for the heck of it. Where's build yours? Ugh. Why they hit? Wait, the 2027's out already. So if I got an M3 Comp X Drive, perfect choice. You're all set. Yeah, because it's $1 million fucking. What color? Honestly, I feel like if I had the money, I honestly might get an M3 Comp. What about you, Visa, though? You told me the name. I have the memory of a 2-year-old. I don't know. You said I'd take it in black. I feel like black's kind of basic, though. I feel like red. I feel like that's kind of flamboyant. Honestly, I like the blue. Of course, it's 3.6K for a paint job. Low key, though, that blue's kind of fire. Like, dude, imagine the blue with like red guts. Porsche dude. Oh yeah, Target, yeah. Doesn't Patrick, I know I bring it up, but doesn't Patrick and PB Trading have the old Targa? You've seen his car, right? Pretty fire. You said black don't crack? Dude, I don't think that applies to cars. The only thing is, though, I mean, this low key, I want red interior. So it'd either be like the cloth one or the leather. What's the difference? No, it's not. Cloth is an option. It's either extended or full. What's the difference between the extended and the full leather? I mean, if this costs more, I think it only costs more. Dude, I love though. It's actually reminding myself though. One of the reasons I wanted to get the M340i over the M3 Comp is because I feel like the upcharges, like, see, I want the heads-up display, then I want the parking assistance package, I want the driver assistance package, like, and like, then if you want the carbon buckets, it's like 4.5, and like the M carbon, like, I just feel like they just keep getting those upcharges, but I feel like the M340i is not as bad. Like, what does this carbon package have? The M carbon ceramic brakes, carbon bucket seat, oh, the Alcantara wheel. Is it automatic? I think it is. Oh, and I know some of the car guys in chat might be disappointed, but if I ever bought this, I would get it in automatic. I don't want to drive manual. Honestly though, I don't think I'd get the bucket seats because I think the bucket seats are uncomfortable. I'd get the Alcantara steering wheel, definitely. I'd get it. Front ventilated. Oh, interesting. Front ventilated seats. Oh, bet. I would need those. It gets hot where I live. A moonroof, I guess. Yeah, but at this point though, it's like it's literally just under 6 figures. It's actually with tax, it's just over 6 figures. I can save this build. You said, bro, nobody wants a clutch. I mean, yeah. I don't even know how to drive stick. It said manual is cool. I mean, I feel like I've heard people say you really feel like more connected with the car. But it said drifting is better too. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know what I'm doing. It's almost 12 o'clock and I'm still here. I gotta start moving with my day. I'm probably gonna wrap up here. You said you got work or not? No, I don't work today. Thankfully. I want to, I have a haircut appointment in like an hour a little bit. And then, I want to film a YouTube video today. Another one. It said, lucky you. I mean, I'll be going back to work Wednesday, unfortunately. But yeah, I get to be unemployed for the day. But yeah, I'm probably gonna wrap up here. But Alpha Futures is doing 25% off until the end of the week using discount code TIMB272. Join the free Discord if you're not in there already. We're so close to 500 members. It keeps like we keep getting like 1 or 2 away, and then people keep leaving, and I'm like, no. But honestly, facts. You said FOMC and SpaceX ruin everything. Said I'm gonna head out for the second time. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day, Uber. But yeah, but Discord, Alpha Futures. Oh, like and subscribe if you haven't already. If any of you guys are new here, bro said I can join on my second account. You never know it was me. That is true. Yeah, I'm not gonna buzz it, Bakakeru. I'm getting my regular haircut, which is a 2 in the sides. Like, well, no, I used to get 2 in the sides. Now I get a fade. Like a skin fade, and I get like scissors on the top. But oh yeah, I live stream every single week, Monday to Friday at 9:25 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys are new here, definitely pull up again, hang out with me, trade with me, see me take literally every single execution in live time. I know I haven't placed a trade in 2 days, but I promise, I literally am normally spamming that buy or sell button the second I can. But I do appreciate every single one of you guys stopping by, hanging out with me, trading with me. I hope every single one of you guys has an amazing rest of your day. Peace out.